Season's greetings, YouTube. Vex here with another informative video. Now this video is in regards to the new backpack. As you can see on the back, it's called the Festive Delivery backpack and it looks quite amazing and it's quite interesting. We'll be going through a build video, but for now, please do subscribe, hit that bell notification, and let's get into the video. If you've been following recently, the winter project is the project for the backpack. So I know you guys have already been way ahead of it, probably have unlocked it already, but this is the world's end, which is the last location that you need to go to. Once you get there, you'll be interacting with a package in the back, which is a supply stash. Once you've gotten that piece, you can then donate that and then you can go straight and claim your backpack. So guys, we're going to head straight to the firing range and I want to show you exactly what happens with the backpack and the actual stats and so on. So as you can imagine, because it's a drop, you'll get a different drop depending on, your luck itself. So as you can see, it's a Grupo backpack. And the explanation is as follows. So you get fireworks and you get fireworks. Everybody gets fireworks. And with the backpack, as you can imagine, because it's Grupo, it encourages the explosive damage. And if you do have a look at the actual wording, it says, concussion grenades become festive grenades. Hitting an enemy with a festive grenade will cause explosions to happen around 2 other enemies within 20 meters. So with that said, I did go in sort of blind, as you can imagine, not really understanding the wording of the backpack where it says concussion grenades. Now, if you do sort of take into consideration, you can't use the, as you can see in the background, cluster grenades, because those are cluster grenades, not concussion. So at the beginning, I was thinking, is there something wrong with the backpack? Is it bugged? But nope, I needed a concussion grenade. So as I changed the concussion, guess what? There you go. As you can see, it's spreading and it's hitting other targets as well. So that was the idea of how it's going to work in the field, but I didn't know how powerful it's going to be. So with that said, I thought let me go ahead and match make some countdown. So that's what I've done with some randoms. Started throwing some grenades, around just to see, the complexity of it and, how effective it is. And obviously it does depend on your build, what you do have on your gear pieces. And ultimately it was fun just throwing grenades around and just seeing the enemies explode. And it actually changed quite well. So yeah, so there you go. Now that brings me to the next topic, which is the most important one, which is the build. So what I've gone for, guys, first of all would be the China Light with critical hit chance, damage and armor on it. Then we've got the chest pieces. You can imagine the collector where you've got a tentacle hoarder, so you get a buff for all your grenades. Got my holster, which is the Brazos holster, which is my favorite piece in the whole game, named piece. Then you've got the Fox's Prayers with 8% damage out of cover. And then we've got another group of Sombra gloves. You can see a trend there, critical hit, chance, damage, and armor. And last of all, we've got my backpack, which is a Festive Delivery. Now, I wish that I did have the critical hit, chance, and damage, but that's fine. And then lastly, we've got my lefty, which is the perfect sledgehammer on there, which helps the grenades sort of amplify any damage. Now, skill-wise, it's entirely up to you. I just went for shrapnel just for the meantime, but I could change that in the future. Now, as you can imagine, there's always going to be new stuff coming out, but I do want to keep you guys informed. This is something extra. This is Jefferson's Trade area. Now, I would suggest anyone now for between now and the new year for the Christmas event, just to farm a thing called, or a person, I should say, called a Loot Goblin. And he has a backpack and a Christmas hat on. And he normally drops some festive loot. So this is the area specifically you'll be running up and down. So go ahead and spawn on the Jefferson's Trade area. Once you're in, you'll find that there are 2 manholes. There's one here, as you can see, just showing you here. And then there's another one just center in the middle of the road. You'll be seeing me passing it in a moment, just on the left-hand side. But sometimes it does tend to run in between this archway here. And as you can imagine, boom, he's right here. So yeah, so just shoot him. I was messing about a little bit. But yeah, once you kill him, you will be receiving some festive items. So as you can imagine, it will be all random. It is an RNG basis. Now, these are some of the items that were in previous Christmas years. This was one which is called the Old Carol, which is a sniper rifle. So if you missed out on that, now's a chance. Now, there are other items as well. I'll just go through those very quickly. So we've got the Slayer, which is a SMG, which fires out snowballs. Then we've got the Old Carol, which I mentioned before. Just literally does a similar thing as the concussion grenade, where it blows up and does confetti. And the next piece is one of my favorite winter event items, which is the Chill Out Mask, where you can have 2 mod slots on one piece, which is amazing. And then last of all, just what I've covered already, the Festive delivery backpack as well. I'm sure they will be adding that to the loot pool. If not, maybe in a week's time with an update, or in the next following weeks to come. So that's basically it, guys. That's all done. Everything's been covered. Please do support as much as you can and hit that bell notification and subscribe. And I shall be leaving you with some content just in regards to what I've already covered and what I have experienced with the build so far in the backpack. And yeah, just share any extra sort of ideas and any sort of different potential ways of making the build and for your grenades. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.
System curtailed.
Torres is waiting for your signal. Shoot off a flare when you're ready to come home. Torres is on her way.
System reactivated.
Fucking hell!
Fascists!
Whoa! Grenade!